I'm going to show you how you can get 6 million XP every minute with my very own lag-friendly auto brewer. This machine lets you get Alchemy 50 in record time, and I'm going to show you exactly how to build it. We are going to build this. This is my auto brewer. I had to design this myself because I needed a design that worked with lag. Designs that use redstone torches are no good. Ones that use automatic clocks and things like that are no good with the amount of lag that I actually have. So this is the design that I ended up with, and I'm going to show you every step by step, how to build it and everything. So, alright, I'm going to show you quickly how this actually works. So the way that it works is I can actually lock both sides of this. So I have complete control of what comes in and goes out of this potion stand. And what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this on. That's going to filter 3 water bottles into here. Once that's done, I'm going to turn it back off again so that no more come in, basically. So now you grab all your ingredients. Say you had a stack of all your stuff. So these are the ingredients that I've got down here. These are all ready to go. Say I had a stack, I would put a stack in each of these and it would start to work. So let's just do one slice. So I'm going to put this in. It would start to work. We're going to wait this time. So this is all done. It's turned it into a weakness potion. Once they're all finished, I'll flick this lever and then it'll suck it all out like this. And then I can lock it up again. And it'll all end up down here, down the bottom, and you can just imagine all of these are your potions that you want to collect. You're collecting them all and you're getting XP like this. So we're going to go and gather our supplies. The first thing we're going to do is going to head down to the builder. If you want to just look at a list of items that you could have, I'll put the list on screen. Grab any building block of your choice, but I'm going to grab, I think, 4 stacks. 4 stacks should be plenty. And then head downstairs here. We're at the redstone engineer. We're going to buy, let's grab a stack of redstone. A stack of repeaters will be plenty. We only need 2 levers. We do need a lot of hoppers. I'm going to grab 4 stacks of hoppers. I'm sure that we don't need that many. And we are going to grab a bunch of tripwire hooks, and I'll explain why that is in a second. Now, we're going to head over to the potion man, and I'm going to grab some brewing stands. I'm going to have 32 brewing stands. You will be back here to grab some glass bottles later on, but won't worry about it right now. Over to the lumber merchant, and finally, we are going to let's grab 2 stacks of wood, and that should be everything that we need. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn all of the logs into chests. So that should be a stack of chests, and if we put them in with the tripwire hooks, we're going to turn half of the stack into trap chests and half of them, so we'll have half trap, half normal chests. We also are going to need a magical water bucket, and a builder's wand will be useful. Honestly, smash like for having to start the whole build over again because I made a slight mistake. So first thing we're going to do is find the spot that we actually want to have the items in. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to put a hopper into the side of this. I'm going to remove this temporary block, and we're going to replace it with a brewing stand like that. So you can't actually add a hopper into the side of a brewing stand. It doesn't work. So that's why we do that. So next, we're going to add a chest on top like this. So here we go. We have our ending point. This is going to be where all of our finished potions compile. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a hopper into the side of this chest here. And what we're going to do from there is we're going to go out 2 more blocks. From there, we're going to come across 1 block like this. From here, we're going to go another 15 hoppers. 1, 2, 15. From this block here, we're going to add 1 hopper on top like this. And we're going to put hoppers on all of the rest of these. So there should be another 15 hoppers. Now, we're going to add a line of temporary blocks here. This is where our brewing stands are going to go in a minute. And add a line of hoppers into the back of this as well. Now we can remove the temporary blocks and replace them with our brewing stands. So that's step 2 done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lock the front set of hoppers. This whole line of hoppers here, we're going to lock them. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to run blocks in front of all of these. We're going to step it down 1. Then we're going to bring this all the way along underneath here. And if you've got a builder's wand, now is when you're going to be using it. And now we're going to add repeaters running into these blocks. And once these repeaters are powered, it's actually going to power those blocks and basically make them behave like redstone blocks. which is going to lock those hoppers. So then we're going to run a line of redstone in the front here, just like that. Add one block on the end here, grab a lever, and switch it on. So that's going to power all of these blocks here. If I grab some water bottles here, they will sit there until I switch this off. That's all finished. Now we're going to lock the back set of hoppers. This set of hoppers is for our water bottles. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add a line of blocks, and we're going to do the exact same thing on the back here. So add a line of blocks to the back of the hoppers here like this. Step it down once again. Make the line all the way along again. And just bring it out 2 blocks just like that. So now we're going to add our redstone repeaters to the back of this again. Redstone dust along this line here. 1 block. And power that up with a lever just like that. Now what we need to build is just going to be where we actually fill up the water bottles. So here's how that's going to go. We're going to grab some chests, and we're going to grab some trap chests. The reason why is because you cannot put the same type of chests next to each other just like this. We're going to put a line of chests like this, and then we're going to come back. So those were trap chests. So then we're going to come back with regular chests here and fill in the line just like this. And these are going to hold all of our water bottles. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a line of hoppers pointing straight into these chests just like this. We're going to add a hopper pointing directly into this hopper. Then we're going to do a line of hoppers coming off of this that's going to be pointing into each other, making a complete line. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come off 2 hoppers like this, and each of these are lines directly into the hopper, just like that. So nice and easy. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go up 1 block like this, and we're going to make a ring all the way around this hopper. This is going to hold our water in. Final couple of steps here is we're going to add some water into here, just like this. All right, and that is the build actually finished. There's nothing else for us to build on this. That is completely done. All we need to do now is go and fill it up and start using it. So we're going to head to the hub. We're going to be buying a bunch of glass bottles now. So if I head into here, we're going to buy a bunch of stack. Now we're going to head over to where we started the line. So we started the line up this end, and I'm going to stand right in the middle here, and I'm just going to start filling them. And as soon as my inventory fills up, it's just going to start dumping them on the floor, which is exactly what we want. We want all of these hoppers to start picking them up, and it'll start filtering them all the way to the very end, filling up every slot as we go. So now there are enough water bottles in all of this to get us started. Every one of them will be able to be used, which is fantastic. So now we're gonna talk about our ingredients. So basically, I'm going to be using enchanted fermented spider eye, and the reason why I'm going to use this is because obviously it's extremely good XP, but you just need to add this into water and you've got a completed potion. I don't really care about selling the potion back at all. I think that's a waste of time, to be honest. You get like 13k back per potion, whatever. So again, we've got 15 brewing stands here. So I'm going to be buying 30. I'm going to be putting 2 into each of those brewing stands. But first things first is I'm actually going to unlock the back here, putting water bottles in. So there we go. All of them are filled up with water bottles, and then I lock it again. Now we're going to add 2 spider eyes in each of these, and that is done. So now we're going to wait for this final one to finish. Now we have 15 lots of weakness potions, and we're going to unlock this, and that's going to start filtering all the way down into our final chest here. And we should just be able to shift click the potions out of here and basically be getting crazy XP. All right, so now that that's done, it's all cleared out. We are going to lock the exit again and put more water bottles in. This time though, we should see that every one of these should start automatically brewing instead. And yeah, there we go.